everyone, my name's Angelina and welcome to this month's education here at Founders Formula. So today I'm going to be jumping into our hydration protocol. So if you just let me share my screen, I'll go through this with you. Okay, hydration as the objective. So hydration is the key to healthy skin. It is essential for every layer of the skin to function well. And TUL is the process of water continuously being evaporated from the skin. So as such, adding topical hydration ingredients as well as maintaining inner hydration is integral, really important. So TUL is transepidermal water loss, and it's continuously happening. So the whole idea around skincare is to help replenish, nourish, moisturize, and lock some of that moisture into the skin. That should be our first point that we are looking to do with our clients. Hydration is the key to healthy skin. We in Australia know all about hydration. It's a Founders Formula superpower. Every Founders Formula product contains multiple plant-derived super hydrators, such as wild rosella, kangaroo paw flower, emu apple, hyaluronic acid, ceramides, hydrating peptide, organic glycerin, glycosides, vitamins C, E, B3, B5, and organic waxes and oils, as well as manuka honey. Our cleansers also do not strip or dehydrate the skin like many others do on the market. Serums have added hydrators and potent phytoactives to build hydration and the cell's capacity to hold water. The toners and misters are designed to hydrate. Facial oils will lock in the moisture. Moisturizers contain plant-based actives with powerful hydration capacity for up to 72 hours of hydration, which is absolutely wonderful. All of our products are fragrance-free to reduce micro-irritation, which may not be felt, but when experienced deep in the skin, layers can become quite dehydrated from these fragrances. So what does adequate water levels in the skin do? So firstly, it keeps the skin healthy and functioning. Your skin is made up of billions of cells and they need water to survive. When these cells are well hydrated, they function properly, repair damage faster, and maintain a strong, smooth surface. Without enough hydration, the cells will actually shrink and can't perform as effectively. It strengthens the skin barrier. The outermost layer of your skin, the skin barrier, is like a wall made of skin cells and natural oils that keep moisture in and irritants out. So hydration keeps this barrier intact and flexible. When it's dehydrated, the barrier actually weakens, allowing pollutants, bacteria, and allergens to enter and causes redness in the skin, irritation, or breakouts. It improves the appearance and the texture. So hydrated skin looks plumper and smoother. It's more radiant. There's less fine lines or less, appeared wrinkles. Dehydrated skin, on the other hand, often looks tired, uneven, or flaky because it lacks water in its deeper layers. Number 4, it supports circulation and nutrient delivery. So water actually helps blood flow efficiently through your body. This means your skin cells receive more oxygen and nutrients, which helps them renew and repair, giving you that natural glow. And number 5, it promotes healing and elasticity. It's more elastic, meaning it bounces back and looks plump. It also heals faster from irritation, sun exposure, or small wounds. It is key. The main hydrating botanical ingredients as our wild rosella. It's an Australian drought-resistant plant proven to hydrate for 72 hours. So it's clinical data there around wild rosella. It's fantastic for locking in moisture in the skin. Banksia extract is an Australian coastal flower. It's rich in flavone glycosides that can stimulate blood supply. And Banksia can help to decrease the appearance of wrinkles around the eye and neck and improve sagging skin over time. The kangaroo flower helps hydrate the skin by strengthening the barrier to prevent the water loss. It boosts collagen and elastin for better moisture retention and protects against oxidative stress. So it's a really great one for hydration. We also use multiple weights of hyaluronic acid to absorb into the skin and ceramides, rather than just the one weighted hyaluronic acid. We really want to drench that skin. So the Founders Formula Hydrating Booster. So this is a targeted active solution to be used in our professional treatments to enhance the treatment outcome. It's an intensive hydration serum designed to deeply moisturize, plump, and restore water balance in dehydrated, dull, or compromised skin. It's ideal for all skin types. I'll say this once, I'll say it again likely throughout the recording. If you're unsure of a protocol that you want to follow, that you're not sure what to do with this particular client, a hydrating protocol is beneficial for everyone. The exception to that might be somebody who is quite inflamed, and as such, they should have a calming protocol first, just to put the fire out of the skin. But we all need increased water levels in the skin. It makes everything else function well. So if we're trying to reduce pigmentation, but we don't have enough water level or water content in the skin, we can't get those real actives in there to help with the pigment. Hydrate first. So the hero ingredients within the Pro Booster, the professional booster used in the professional treatments, is the sodium hyaluronic, which is a multi-molecular hyaluronic acid, Fondol, which is an Australian native peach, organic cucumber oil, macadamia seed oil, blue cypress oil, squalene, and vitamin E. So to use this in treatments for hydrating, I love to add it to the Pump and Glow mask and then infuse it with like a sonophoresis device. It works beautifully. You can also use galvanic infusion. If you do not have electrical, absolutely fine to massage that into the skin or pop it underneath the sheet mask. So this would be to really, if someone just booked for a standard Founders Formula facial, the upsell would be to do the hydrating booster to really add extra nourishment, extra hydration into the skin. It will deeply hydrate at various skin layers and plump and smooth the skin. It will then brighten the skin and help maintain the moisture with antioxidant and vitamin content. So the protocol for the hydration booster facial, you start with your beginning ritual where you place the hands on the client, relax them, introduce your touch, potentially do the sandalwood spray and invite them to take some deep breaths in to really ground the client. Then you're going to cleanse with the macadamia oil. You'll do a skin exam and take some photos. Cover the eyes when you're doing this just to really give them that privacy. You're getting up close and personal. You really want to look for areas where there might be more dehydration, and if there's any microcirculation issues. Think about the home care. Think about what they're doing, how they're living, how active they are, what kind of diet they're eating. Really come up with a plan here of what kind of advice you might be offering for them and what kind of a routine might suit their lifestyle. Next, you're going to exfoliate with the wild pandanus exfoliating enzymes. You can use this under steam to intensify the action. While the steam is on, it's really beautiful to do a scalp massage. After 5 to 10 minutes, gently work the product into the skin and remove it with Fibrella and then a warm towel as well. Some people actually like to go back in then and do another macadamia cleanse just to really get rid of any excess of the wild pandanus. It feels beautiful as well. It really melts into the skin after the wild pandanus, and especially if they're dehydrated, that oil just feels so soothing for a dehydrated skin. So the booster and mask with the machine edition. So for dehydrated dull skin, this is a great time to do an infusion. You could mix a hydration booster with the Pump and Glow hydration mask and use it as a conductor for the sonophoresis, the microcurrent, or ultrasound galvanic. You could also do LED here over the top of your hydrating booster mix with Pump and Go. It's really going to encourage skin renewal and fibroblast activity. Or, if you'd like to mask separately, just keep the skin saturated and moistened with the Purslane Gentle Balancing Toner and 1 to 2 mils of the hydrating booster and infuse that and perform the treatment. Afterwards, the facial massage, if you're not using machinery, you can apply 1 to 2 mil of the hydrating booster and then massage that into the skin. Your finishing product should be your wild harvested kakadu vitamin C, Australian native river mint for around the eye area, your calm Tasmanian mountain pepperberry, Australian botanical nourishing facial oils, and your wild rosella hydrating moisturizer. You could switch up your serums here, absolutely, depending on what the client is in front of you, what you can see in front of you. I really love the Pro Aging Treatment Concentrate because it's got that concentrated vitamin B3 in there that really helps nourish and hydrate the skin as well. You can have a play with your serums to see what works best. It's also optional, and I love to do is to put slug on over the top to really lock that all in. The slug will act as an occlusive over the skin and make sure that we are preventing that tulle, that transepidermal water loss, as best we can with that like cling wrap over the top. So your core professional use hydrating products will be your macadamia cleanser, your Purslane and Centipede spritz, your hydrating booster, your Pump and Glow mask, your wild rosella moisturizer, and your slug. Essential to be able to do your professional hydrating protocol. Treatment plan for hydration. Really, infusion facials are an excellent option for hydrating the skin. Ultrasonic, sonophoresis, microcurrent are all good options. You could do these fortnightly for 3 sessions, but this could look different for so many people, depending on their availability, their budget, how quickly they'd like to see results. You really want to work with the skin, with the client, and what their priorities are as well to tailor something specifically for them. It can also, a hydrating protocol can just be a one-off. They're here for a relaxation, but they really would like to see the benefit of a facial as well. Great, let's go the hydrating protocol. You can see they're dehydrated. Then maybe on a girls' weekend, had too much alcohol. That really plays an impact on the skin. Hydrating protocol. Like I said, it's a great protocol to begin with to increase water levels so all other ingredients can be received better within the skin. So I've got a tailored treatment plan. We'll often start with a hydrating protocol. The exception in that would be with an inflamed or irritated skin. Then the first protocol would be the calming protocol and really calm that and soothe that skin first. So for our Salon prescription, so our serum intensive, these are the products that can be prescribed from our professionals only and purchased direct in salons. So our hydrating serum intensive is phenomenal. I absolutely love this product. It's an ultra hydrating skin repair and intensive serum designed to replenish the moisture at a cellular level. It's powered by Australian wild rosella, native seed parsley, and emu apple. This serum restores the skin's water balance and strengthens the barrier for a visibly plumper, smoother, and more resilient complexion. This does such a beautiful job of plumping the skin, and it should be in most people's routine. Really, if you want your client to come back to you again and again to purchase their stock, the Hydrating Intensive is the product. So it's for all dry or dehydrated skin. You could be oily and dehydrated. Doesn't mean that, just because you're lacking, just because you have oil, that you have enough water. Oftentimes, when we don't have enough water, we are producing more oil to counteract that. The barrier is trying to be protected, so our body produces more oil, and that's why we get that afternoon shine a lot of the time. If we've got adequate water levels, you won't have that overproduction of oil in the afternoon in particular. So really, yeah, it is a product for everybody. So the hero ingredients within here is the hydrocella. It provides 72 hours of deep hydration from a single application. It boosts keratinocyte water intake via osmoregulation, and it improves the stratum corneum thickness. The native sea parsley is rich in antioxidants and minerals. It helps condition skin and enhance resilience. It improves the texture of the skin. An emu apple is a potent native antioxidant. It will visibly reduce inflammation and promotes that elasticity that we all want, and enhances the skin's radiance and hydration retention. So the clients feel special because the only place they can get it is from you. It targets skin dehydration at its biological root. It's a results-driven formula designed to amplify treatment results, and it's not just a fluff and buff. It really is effective and works. So a home care routine could look like the macadamian cleanser, the purslane spritz, a wild pandanus exfoliant, the hydrating serum intensive, the pro-aging treatment concentrate serum, nourishing oils, wild rosella moisturizer, and slug. So ideally, one serum in the morning, one serum in the evening. You use your oils at night time with the slug over the top if that feels good for you. You can use oils of a morning time with your moisturizer over the top if that feels good for you. They will, you'll play with the range client by client to see a routine that fits best, but I love to make sure they have a serum in the morning and a serum at night time. Spritz morning and night, absolutely. Cleanse morning and night, absolutely. The wild rosella moisturizer can be your morning and evening moisturizer. There's no issue in that. Sometimes people just want to feel a little bit more drenched at night, a little bit more nourished, a bit more of an emollient, and the nourishing oils will do this for them, or adding the slug over the top to really lock everything in and get that really replenished feel is a really good move as well. So what the retail kit, the hydration retail kit includes, it retails for $2.89. It includes the macadamian cleansing oil, your wild pandanus enzyme cleansing grains. It includes the wild harvested kakadu plum and your wild rosella moisturizer. This can be a really good base, a good start if you'd like, to get them on this, or you could go back to, trying to recommend each of these and potentially prioritizing what might be most important for them. But we really, want to make sure clients are using our cleansers and our moisturizers, so we know that they're not depleting the skin like other ranges will do. We know that the macadamian cleanser in itself is a really beautiful way to treat the skin. And we know that the wild rosella moisturizer allows for 72 hours of hydration. We really want those trusted ingredients and products on their skin. The purslane spritz is an absolute beautiful way to introduce some of the products to the skin. Make sure that they can tolerate how potent the range is before we then, jump into the serums and putting serums on the skin. A really hydrated skin will self-exfoliate as well. It will turn over in a more regular way. So an exfoliant can still be necessary, but it shouldn't be mandatory. So our skin in a healthy should be turning over. A hydrated skin will turn over well. And your massage, when you're massaging in your cleanser, you'll be removing your dead skin in that process as well. The wild pandanus BHA just really gets into the pores where that buildup can sit for blackheads. So it's still needed, but it's not essential need. Essential need is our cleansers, our moisturizers, our hydrating properties, our hydrating ingredients. Okay, so that is the end of today's education. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I am here to go through anything that you are stuck with, anything that you'd like additional help with. I am more than happy to tailor some training one-on-one. I love working with stockists and therapists one-on-one to really meet your needs, make sure your questions are answered. If you have any questions, just send me an email. I'm always happy to help.